Okay, welcome to the VoD Commissioners session. My name's Jesse Whittock. First up, we will have Lucy Murphy from Sky Kids. Please join me on the stage, Lucy.
Hi.
Hello, everyone. So, Lucy, you joined Sky towards the end of 2015 as its first dedicated commissioner. Mm-hmm. It's fair to say that felt like a change in strategy from Sky's point of view. But tell us about your role, why they brought you in, and what's been going on in Isleworth since then.
Okay, lots going on in Isleworth. Yes, I joined Sky in November 2015, and my appointment was very much part of a recognition from Sky that just how important the kids' audience is. That recognition had already taken place. In fact, let's talk you through the... Here we go. This is a little bit of a timeline which explains, before I started, there was, in June 2015, we'd put a dedicated kids tile on the front page of our EPG, which really created an environment for kids' TV, where everything, all the catch-up, all the box sets, plus the linear channels could all be in one place. So although I'm sort of primarily looking after the on-demand content, that's only one part of the kids' offer at Sky, because of course we have all our linear channels from Viacom and Turner and Disney, as well as sort of BBC and Baby TV, etc. So June 2015, that kids tile went live, a dedicated area, plus a commission to create a kids app where all of our kids' content could live with a very sort of user-friendly UI, and all the content could be easily found in the way that kids now like to consume their favourite TV shows. In June 2006, that went live in April 2016. June 2016, the Now TV Kids Pass, which is our OTT offer, that went live, which offers a sort of dedicated kids pass without a contract. And then we've made a real commitment alongside our partner channels to acquire and commission the best-in-class content and top kids brands to complement those partner channel shows. So that's what we've already done. And in terms of what next, we're currently working on sort of adding games and interactive content to our video on demand areas, and into the kids app, which will really allow kids to engage in a more sort of deep and meaningful way with the shows that they love. And we'll also be launching Sky Kids social channels, which will allow kids to find the content they love on all the digital touch points that they expect to find them nowadays.
Well, it sounds pretty fantastic and pretty all-encompassing.
Yes.
So from an originals point of view, you've been looking at very specific genres. It feels like there's a very specific strategy to each of the commissions. So when you look forwards the next year, how will you take that commissioning strategy onwards?
I think always, and what really informs both the acquisitions and the commissions, sort of four things, which are really, if you look at kids, are surprising, curious, playful, and disruptive. And the content that we're looking for is all of those four things. We're in the really fortunate position that we get a lot of fabulous shows from our partner channels. So I'm looking for things that are not the same.
So you don't want 52 by 11?
I don't want 5211s, no. So if you look at some of the acquisitions that we've made, you can see they really complement what we have. We bought high-quality half-hour specials, such as the Gruffalo and Room on the Broom. We've bought short-form content that we've sort of found online, such as Little Baby Bum, which offers something for our very youngest audience, and songs in a short format. And then we bought really, major kids brands, the brands that are part of kids' lives, whether that's Lego, whether it's My Little Pony, then those are the things that, as a kind of broad entertainment experience, that we should offer. And then in terms of commissions, if we just sort of talk through three of them, it kind of gives you an idea of where we go.
Sure.
We have a lot of, we have the best of the US content. So if I'm looking for commissions, it tends to be something that is very different from that. So the first thing we did was Morph with the lovely Aardman down in Bristol. Iconic character, parents loved it. There was an opportunity for kids to love it as well. So we made a new series of that, which has gone very well. We also made a companion piece, the Make Your Own Movies, which show kids how to make their own animation. Then Big Cat's Wild Files was something we made with Offspring, also down in Bristol, but we don't have a southwest condition. And that was really an opportunity to take some really fantastic natural history footage, sort of mash it up with Top Trump style facts and figures, and that's worked incredibly well, and we're doing another series of that, this time with monkeys. And then
love monkeys. Right?
Yes,
yeah.
Lovely. And then Aliens Love Underpants is with the wonderful Tiger Aspect, who've done the most fantastic job of turning the best-selling books into a series of very catchy. People at Sky keep going, "Oh, I can't get that song out of my mind," and I'm like, "Yes, brilliant! That's exactly what we want." And that's really sort of where we're headed and the type of things that we look for: quirky, distinctive, high quality content worth paying for.
And I'm speaking to you before this session, you were mentioning that you literally have been looking all over the place, so on the web, and you found some stuff from the web as well.
Indeed. In fact, our next exciting commission, which can announce today, we found via Kickstarter. So we don't just take pitches from established companies. We look everywhere, and we're constantly around where kids are and the type of things that they're interested in. We fell in love straight away with the fantastic artwork style of La Buntina, which is this new show created by Valentina, who's here today. It's her first show. And apart from the fantastic design, what really came across so powerfully when we saw that is the mum's eye view of what a young child is going to respond and engage with. And we're really excited to do that, and we've commissioned that with Creative England.
Okay, brilliant. And just a final question, I suppose, in terms of budgets, what are we looking at here? Because there's clearly a varied, you're looking at various different topics and genres. So where are we looking at in terms of budget?
We're very committed to continuing this strategy with offering new formats, new genres, catering. The great thing about On Demand is that you can cater for a very narrow segment of your audience without having to worry about them leaving a linear schedule. So we can do that. Our budgets do vary. We don't have a tariff. We just want to make the very best shows that we can that kids will love.
Okay, brilliant. With a round of applause for Lucy, please.
Thank you.